You're listening to User Media. Hello bold and beautiful friends, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Carter and Hope celebrate their success by turning up the heat in Forrester Creations' main office after locking the door. They'll soon be making love on the couch, as so many couples have done before them. Meanwhile, a very distraught Brooke catches Katie up on what happened with Ridge. "He accused me of taking sides," she sighs, adding that while they both adore their children, there are boundaries. Katie is shocked to learn that Ridge labeled Hope a slut, let alone that he insisted Brooke kick her daughter off the property. Katie finds it impossible to believe that the land isn't big enough for both of them, but Brooke explains that when she refused to evict Hope from the cabin, he fled off. Although frankly, she should know exactly where he went. Heaven knows we knew where he'd go, right? "This property is enormous," points out Katie. "There's got to be at least an acre between the house and the cabin, between Hope and Ridge. That's not enough space for him." Katie can see why Ridge would be upset with Hope and Carter, but doesn't like that Brooks become collateral damage in this battle for control of the company. Katie's equally distressed to hear Ridge walked out in the middle of his fight with Brooke. "He's going to come back," Katie predicts. "He's going to come to his senses and apologize for what he did." For her part, Brooke's not so sure. Exhausted by everything that's happened, Brooke excuses herself to go to bed. At the beach house, Taylor and Steffi rally around Ridge, who admits he shouldn't have said some of the things he said. "The words just kept coming out of my mouth," he recalls. "I could have handled myself better. I don't like losing control like that." Needless to say, Steffi didn't have a problem with what her dad had said to her. "I'm glad you didn't hold back," she admits. "Hope had it coming. She put us in this situation. What she did was far worse than the words that came out of your mouth. She orchestrated the whole thing. Never forget that." Brooke defending Hope. "I mean, you got out in the nick of time." Steffi and Taylor agree that Ridge is exactly where he needs to be. Having digitized the photo of Electra, Remy uploads it into an email and fires it off to Katie. As she's preparing to leave Brooke's place, having promised to lock up, Katie's phone buzzes. She checks her email and is positively shocked to see the altered photo of Electra. "Oh my God," she gasps. Having told Phil some of her backstory, Electra admits she's worried about her future at Forrester. Breaking out his killer smile, will suggest she not worry about anything, be it her job or Remy's survival in the savings. Focus on all the good in your life, right here, right now. Nothing and no one is going to take that away from you. Electra smiles and kisses her beau, clearly unaware that the figurative shoe is about to drop. Carter and Hope canoodle on the couch at the end of the episode, describing it as the ideal finale to a hectic day. He continues, "Ridge and Steffi would panic out right now if they saw us. Hope does not care. This is your couch and workplace," she says. She is, however, concerned about her mother and how this entire situation may affect Brooke's relationship. At that very moment, Ridge is being cheered on by Steffi and Taylor. Not about to acknowledge that Hope and Carter might have had a valid point or two, Steffi says what they did was sick, a pathetic attempt to stab you in the back and seize power. Taylor adds that Brooke should be ashamed and horrified on your behalf, instead of supporting Hope's coup. Ridge feels blindsided, especially since Brooke was the one who told him what Carter and Hope were up to. Ultimately, Taylor says she's glad Ridge came to them. "This house is a safe place for you," she says, moving closer. "This house is a safe place for you, where no one will let you down." She adds that a life with Brooke always seems to result in Ridge being in pain. "It doesn't have to be like that. Steffi and I are here for you. We support you. We love you. We'll always love you." Thanking her, Ridge pulls Taylor into his arms as Steffi stands back, watching her parents hug. Will couldn't shake his bad feelings about Remy, who got very upset when Electra insisted that they were only friends. Coming up at Il Giardino, Remy tells Will, "You think I'm going to mess things up for Electra?" Will warns him, "If you do, you are going to answer to me." Meanwhile, at Forrester, Electra reignited the war between Hope and Steffi. But this time, it's on an entirely different level. Ridge, meanwhile, blamed Carter's scheming on Hope, who he believed had her new boo wrapped around her finger, which caused a rift between the dressmaker and Brooke. Ridge told his on-again/off-again wife that Hope needed to move off the Forrester property, and when Brooke refused to kick Hope and them out, Ridge abandoned her. And where did Ridge go? Of course, he falls into the loving arms of his daughter Steffi and mother Taylor. Brooke will release a video next week announcing that she will resume her role as CEO of Forrester Creations. The Forrester family is stunned by yet another betrayal. However, they are not the only ones who are being duped, as Ridge leans in for a kiss with Taylor, who can be heard stating, "You were correct all along." Brooke shouts, "I need to talk to you." Will Ridge again pass over Brooke for Taylor? Check out the bold and beautiful spoilers to find out what Eric, Ridge, Steffi, and Zane. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my WSR Media to our channel.